Today was Sony's big PlayStation 5 event, or as they like to call it, the future of gaming. Like, don't get me wrong, the event was good. We got to learn a lot about the PlayStation 5, and I do like seeing video game trailers. But while watching the event, one thought came across my mind a couple of times. Who wants this? Now, Sony is offering the future of video games, which I want. I want the future. I want video games to get better. But is that what we're really getting here with the PlayStation 5? As of right now, I'm perfectly content with my gaming PC, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and VR headsets. So if I'm gonna get a PlayStation 5, I want the future of gaming. I want what Sony is promising. From that presentation, I didn't really feel like it was the future of gaming. I felt it was just what we're currently getting with a fresh coat of paint. Yeah, sure, everything looks better, but I have a high-end gaming PC for that. And we have virtual reality. Multiple types of virtual reality, actually. Sony's actually a big contender in there. And as much promise as the PlayStation 5 gives for VR, I feel it's kind of limited when compared to the Oculus Rift or the Vive Index. So I go back to the same thought. Do I want the PlayStation 5? Who wants the PlayStation 5? Do you want the PlayStation 5? But let's go back. Let's go back to 2013 when the news wasn't so crazy, YouTube Rewind was good, and the PlayStation 4 was just released. Outside of a few exclusives, most of the PlayStation 4's library consisted of games that were already out for the PlayStation 3. It looks like Sony's doing something similar here with the PlayStation 5, as most of the games that were announced are also gonna be out for the PlayStation 4. Which is a good thing. I mean, over 100 million people own a PlayStation 4. That console's gonna be supported for some time if Sony's smart. What I feel the PlayStation 5 does is it sets the stage. Like I said earlier, the PlayStation 4 was released in 2013, which means a lot of the games that we play today were made to run on hardware that was considered new 7 years ago. With all the advancements we made with graphics, hard drives, CPUs, memory, and the lot, the PlayStation 5 is going to be the new standard. This is going to be the entry level when it comes to computer video game hardware in 2020 and hereafter. But is that really the future of video games? Promising to deliver the future of video games is a tall order, and I'm honestly rooting for Sony. I want to see them make it happen. But as of right now, the PlayStation 5 is just looking like a much better PlayStation 4 Pro. Don't get me wrong, I love high-end graphics, but take a console like the Switch, something like that which doesn't have the high-end features as the PlayStation 5, does something more for the future of gaming in my opinion. It managed to fit video games into my busy lifestyle as an adult. And I know I'm not the only one. I know a lot of people that got back into video games because of the Switch's portability. And I don't think I'm asking for much. I'm just asking for what Sony's promising us. The future. Like I said earlier, over 100 million people own a PlayStation 4. And I'm honestly not even sure how many of those are a PlayStation 4 Pro. So I'm just curious to know, do you want a PlayStation 5? Are you getting one already? Do you think what Sony showed us today was actually the future of video games? Let me know in the comment section down below. I really want to hear people's thoughts on this and what people are going to do this holiday season. And of course, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel to get more of these little discussions. You can also follow us on Twitter if that's more of your thing, or join the Discord. It's down there in the comment section somewhere. See you guys.